Hello and welcome to the Aligned Actor Podcast. I'm Amy Schloerb, your friendly fellow actor and mindfulness and mindset coach. And this is the podcast where I share practical mindfulness tools and mindset shifts designed to help us all thrive in our full actor lives. Because actor life is challenging. It is a roller coaster, friends. It's full of ups and downs, twists and turns. Sometimes there's long stretches where the roller coaster is just like flat and we're like, is anything going to happen? And that can actually feel really scary because we're like, well, what's going to happen next? Is something going to happen next? All of these things that happen to us as actors, they're stressful. It's a stressful career. It is full of uncertainty. It is full of rejection. And the only way that we will survive this profession long term is if we are taking steps to care for ourselves, taking steps to soothe and fortify our nervous systems. And mindfulness is a way that we can do that, which is why we have been doing this deep dive series on mindfulness for a little bit here on the Aligned Actor Podcast. And in this episode today, we are once again going to be practicing mindfulness of breathing, and applying the important phone call metaphor that we talked about in a previous episode. So the basics of this practice, what we're going to do today, they're very simple. We're going to start a conversation with our breath, and then as distractions try to interrupt that conversation, we're just going to acknowledge them, and we're going to stay with our breath. So we might say to the distraction, hey, I'm having an important conversation with my breath. Let's talk later. And if you notice that you completely drop the call on your breath or you hang up on your breath, just gently and kindly reconnect with your breath. As always, disclaimer, if you are driving or if you're doing something that requires your full attention, like surgery, I don't know, maybe there's some actor surgeons out there that could be listening to this podcast. Please don't do surgery while listening to this part or any pod. I mean, maybe you can listen to podcasts while doing surgery. I don't know. But anyway, the point is, please, if you need your full attention right now and especially your eyes to be open, please come back to this practice later. It will be here for you. And as always, please practice mindfulness responsibly. So, go ahead and find a comfortable position for your body. You can keep your eyes open, or you can gently close them if that feels good. And just bring your awareness to your breath and start that curious and kind conversation. Notice your inhales and exhales gently. And if it helps you focus, you can think to yourself, I am breathing in as you inhale. I am breathing out as you exhale. Or simply in and out. You could also count your inhales and exhales. Basically, you can converse with your breath in whatever way works best for you. And remember, if your mind wanders, so you drop that call with your breath, just gently bring your attention back to your breath. Reconnect the call and continue the conversation. And as you continue the conversation with your breath, start to notice the qualities of each inhale and exhale. And again, you can narrate what you notice. So this might sound like I am breathing in a long breath. I am breathing out a short breath. A slow breath. A deep breath. Or simply short inhale, long exhale. Slow breath. Deep breath. So just noticing what kind of conversation you're having with your breath. And again, if your mind wanders and you find that you've hung up on your breath completely, that's okay. Just bring your attention back to your breath. Call your breath back and continue the conversation, giving your inhales and your exhales simple descriptions. And finally, I invite you to expand your awareness a bit and notice your breathing as a whole body experience. Notice how your body moves as you breathe. Again, in your mind, you can narrate this experience to help you focus and notice even more. And this might sound like, I feel my chest or my belly expanding. Belly falling. This is my body breathing. And perhaps as you've been focusing on and noticing your breath, you've noticed that your body is a bit calmer, a bit more relaxed. Our breath tends to affect our body in that way. So just notice any increased sense of relaxation you're experiencing. And once again, if your mind wanders and you notice you're completely disconnected from this conversation with your breath, just gently bring your attention back to your breath. Reestablish that call and that conversation. And continue noticing your whole body breathing. And we're going to bring our mindfulness of breathing practice to a close now. So as you feel ready, you can gently flutter your eyes open if they were closed. Congratulations! You once again practiced mindfulness of breathing. You You had a nice little conversation with your breath, and you did a great job. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Aligned Doctor podcast. If you found this content helpful and inspiring, I would be so honored if you would leave a comment. Share this with your actor pals and check out my offerings below. Many are free, some are low cost, and you are probably going to like them. So check them out. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.